Hello everyone, this is Rexer of the YouTube and Twitch channel NotQuiteThereGaming, and this is more Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I don't know if you can tell, but I am fucking excited, and I want to play some more of this awesome turn-based strategy. Which sadly I had to take a break from for about, I don't even remember, 2-3 weeks, because I needed to prepare for university. But now that is done with, that is over with, we can get back to what's important. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So, last few times we've completed the Dragon Slayer campaign and the Armageddon's Blade campaign. So, in the options for the Armageddon's Blade expansion pack, we have Dragon's Blood, we have Festival of Life, and we have Playing with Fire. So let's give a brief overview of what these are. Playing with Fire. Adrian the Witch discovers a Death Knight is turning the local population into a harvesting ground for undead. Okay, so this is basically castle versus undead. Festival of Life. Every 30 years, the youth of Krulod are given the opportunity to replace the clan leaders and vie for the throne. Defeat the ancient behemoth Razorclaw, clear an area of beasts left wild for 30 years, defeat other rivals for the throne, and finally challenge the king himself. This is the barbarian town, which I never really liked, doing some sort of initiation ritual. And Dragon's Blood. Overlord Mutare, an ambitious Nyan lady, wishes to take her rightful place among the ranks of powerful Nyan lords. So, this is basically dungeon. And we will be able to transfer Mutare. Basically, these are all single hero transfer scenario chains. Alright. Well, I think you know what my choice will be. I completely forgot to ask last time which scenarios you would like me to play, but truth be told, I really want to play Dragon's Blood over the other two. Why? Because I never really favored the Barbarian Town, and I'm a little tired of Castle even now. So we'll probably do Dragon's Blood, then we'll probably do the Barbarian campaign, and then we'll probably get to the Castle one, because we've seen a lot of Castle during Restoration of Erathia, and even at the start of this campaign through Armageddon's Blade. Rightio. So, Dragon's Blood. Campaign descriptions. Overlord Mutare, an ambitious Nyan lady, wishes to take her rightful place among the ranks of powerful Nyan lords. I'm feeling evil. In Nyan, you don't inherit your lands. You take them from those too weak to hold them. Only the strong are fit to rule, and the bones of the weak litter the tunnels of Nyan. Culling the Weak. Scenario description. Crush your enemies, but be careful not to lose Mutare. Mutare will be limited to level 10, but will transfer to the next scenario. Gain the charm of mana from the Seer's Hut and carry it to the next scenario to access a bonus area. Alrighty, so basically dungeon. As I found out during Restoration of Erathia, dungeon is not that bad of a town. I thought it was worse than it was, but it's not. Still, the Mana Vortex used to be my favorite building in the entire game, so difficulty hard. The player and the computer start with the same resources, and the computer plays to the best of its ability. This is my favorite difficulty. We have 3 enemies, damn. And we can choose between Quiet Eye of the Dragon, which I forget if it's the morale or the attack and defense one. We have the Pillar of Eyes, or we can start with 12 Harpy Hags. This is actually kind of a tough choice. If this is the +1 attack and +1 defense one, I always mix up the 2 dragon rings. I never forget which one is which. Never remember. And that's a solid option for a starter hero. But I usually don't like to pick artifacts unless they're clearly super good. So maybe disregard this one. Pillar of Eyes. I do like to invest in the future. So starting with the Pillar of Eyes would be a good advantage. And the 12 Harpy Hags, the thing is that Harpy Hags are really good units. Harpy Hags are some of the best units in the game because they are flying. I don't remember how their stats measure up to other units, but they are flying and they do no enemy retaliation, which is always a plus. And they also strike and return, which means they go in, attack, don't get retaliated against, and come back exactly to the starting position, which is the very definition of a perfect hit and run tactic, which makes these units very valuable and very strong, especially in the early game. So 12 Harpy Hags would be a strong choice. Then again, the Pillar of Eyes, probably the one that I'm going to pick, because it is a long-term investment, and I do like me some long-term investments. Also, even though these will be immediately good, the Pillar of Eyes does give me access to Beholders, which are ranged creatures, kind of fulfill the same role as a no retaliation strike and return. And it saves me the trouble of investing some resources and the day of building into the Pillar of Eyes. So, let me just actually plug in the fucking sound. Lol. There we go. That way I can actually hear what the fuck is going on. And then we will transmute ourselves into the skin of a powerful Nyan Lord. Or actually, a powerful Nyan Lady. With great muscular thighs. Whatever. Okay, begin.
Orwald. I find the name distasteful. This old man has held rich Nyan lands given to him by a much greater father. He has squandered his time and done little to earn his stature. I have stood in his shadow and by his borders too long. His lands will be mine.
Actually, I think they actually put in the sound of her nails tapping against that throne. I had no idea what the fuck that was. I was looking around. My spies have brought news. 2 young and hungry lords have launched near simultaneous attacks on Ordwald. Surprisingly, they are doing well. A year ago, he would have easily beat off the young lord's attacks. Ordwald must have lost his edge for them to do so well. The time is ripe to kick out the young upstart lords and seize the old warlock's lands. Ordwald's banner is blue, while the young lords are flying green and tan. The time has come to advance my red banner. The time has come to cull the weak. There we go. So we are starting with Mutare. And her specialty is dragons. All dragons receive +5 attack and +5 defense. Well, that's interesting. And basic estates. Fuck my life. Right, well, as we've established previously, I am going to do a save here. However, I want to do a reboot, a restart, to see if estates is necessarily what I have to get. Because I don't really fancy it. God damn. Oh my god. It's a good skill, don't get me wrong, but not for your main hero. You know? I mean, for a support hero, I get it all the time, sure, but your main hero? For your main hero, really? Oh god, fuck my life. Okay. We're gonna load the first save because there's no use in reseeding everything else. There we go. So we have to start with estates, which kind of sucks. There goes 1 skill slot already. Basic tactics, not actually that important. There goes another skill slot already. That means we have to... Usually for my caster setup, I need 4 slots just for casting, which means wisdom, earth magic, water magic, and air magic. And that leaves us with 2, which should be offense and defense. No, offense and archery, because I'm always offensively minded. That means that we will not be able to be taking any movement enhancing skills. I always still forget logistics, was it? Was it logistics? Forget that name always. But then again, she is a specialized in dragons. That, you know what, that's a bad thing because it basically invalidates tactics. Dragons usually have enough movement points to get across the map and do whatever the fuck they want. So tactics, if I do flood her army with dragon types, she basically won't be getting any use out of tactics, not to mention estates. So, I really don't like that. I really don't like that. Alright. Let's check the scenario description again. Crush your enemies, so basically all of them. I thought maybe I would have to race to kill blue before the other ones got him. But no, it's all enemies. What's in the town? We have these resources and we have this in the town. It's a good thing we started with the Pillar of Ice because we don't have anything else. Okay. Well. Fun things for dungeon are the Battle Scholar Academy plus 1000 experience, which means a guaranteed first level. Yes, quite. Portal of Summoning is always nice. By the way, I will have to try to min-max the Portal of Summoning, so only get external dwellings that are either really powerful or of my own town. So that way, when the Portal of Summoning randomly determines which dwelling type of creature I will get, which external dwelling type of creature I will get, it either selects stuff like dragons for me, or it will select just something from my own town, so that at least I can incorporate it into my army in some form or another. I'm thinking Town Hall here, usually the clear choice. Yeah. I should do Town Hall, even though I want a Warren and a Harpy Loft. I'll do Town Hall for now. Let's... Actually, is there any point to bringing Mutare in here? Not really. I would like to recruit a scouting hero. The Deemer has a nice amount of army. Yes, I think it's going to be Deemer. And advanced scouting. Huh? What? You're fated for it? Then you're fated for it. And we're gonna recruit the Beholders as well and bring them to Mutare. Here. Have the army, Mutare. Put here, put you here, put you, and then do tight formation. They all have, yes, they do all have spellbook. There is no mage guild in town though. Oh, so I should probably check what spells they start with. Mutare starts with magic arrow. Deemer starts with meteor shower because that's a specialty. Alright, I'll have to try and get the either get the dungeon hero that receives resurrection from the start and try to learn that from him. Means I need advanced wisdom. I really need advanced wisdom fast. Oh god, if she is specialized in dragons, I might not even get that much of a use out of wisdom. I know, out of resurrection. Because sadly, a lot of dragons are immune to 4th level spells, which means resurrection. Unless I get the Orb of Abnegation, was it? Which removes natural immunities. Go, it's actually completely free. Let's just grab it. Go. I'll just grab this thing with Mutare. I'll leave the scholars for until I get all my skills done again. But yeah. Okay. How many griffins? A pack. I don't really want to engage into that for a scholar. I'm gonna scout up a little bit. Alrighty. Okay, we have some of this. Nice. Advanced estates or basic archery? Basic archery. Wanna cement my skill options. Archery, though, not really a good call if I want to go dragon heavy, but a good call for dungeon in general because they have 2 archer units, which I like to use. So I'm gonna stick with archery. Yeah, I mean it's already done, so whatever. Let's see, I'm gonna get the bird of perception, which literally nobody cares about. Interesting. Wait a minute, did this take me from... it seems like this map is structured in such a way that the overworld and the underworld are both subterranean tiles. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. What are we gonna build? We're gonna build a mage guild level 1, of course, and see what sort of interesting things we can get from it. We can get slow and haste. Okay, I'm thinking I'll come back with Mutare if I don't find anything too interesting. It's a good start with the spells. War Diary. The Punisher's War Diary. Today my scouts reported a small group of wild red dragons have built a nest blocking the most direct route to Ordwald's remaining lands. Really? Well, this looks like I have to scout a lot. So... Blacksmith. What do ballistas? Meh. Meh. But we do have the mana vortex, which is really, really nice. Blacksmith. We'll do the blacksmith all the way to City Hall. Scout this way too. We have a town here. Sinkhole. Lots of wolf riders. I don't know if we can grab this week. It's in the shrine. Protection from water, that's kind of shit. And that is Monolith one-way entrance. I'll have to send a throwaway hero through there at some point. Okay. Lots of harpies. I should also consider... Oh, and that. Yes, quite. Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to pull back Mutare. And I'm gonna get the spells. I'm gonna try and get the harpy loft here. And the warrens. And then maybe we'll try to get that town completely. We're gonna have to see. It's an interesting map. It's kind of small, but it's 2-layered. I wonder how we'll fit 4 active people into it. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go back. I wish I could use Gunnar instead of Mutare. Gunnar is one of my favorite heroes. My western scouts report Lord Kaumham's green banner is flying over Harpy's Rock Castle. Harpy Rock used to be one of Ordwald's castles. Okay, we'll get the marketplace here. Okay. And now she should know all of these spells in the Mage Guild. Very good. She doesn't really have mana to cast all of them, but hey. Do a bit of a circle scout here. Oh, we have the Seer's Hut. with edge scouting. Can I get it past? Yes, I can. I think I can probably make my way to that sawmill at least. This evening, an out-of-breath scout reported Lord Privet. The Privet Stand's troops have seized Ordwald's Dead Timber Castle. Dead Timber is located to the north of Deathkiss Castle. Such interesting castle names. Okay, let's scout with you first. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the mine. I wonder if this is completely closed off, because if it is, then that is fucking fantastic. That would be fucking fantastic. That would mean that I would never have to worry about defending this castle as long as I hold my main castle, which I definitely wanna. And this one is kind of in a dead end here at the corner, which is interesting. Okay. Let's do City Hall. And we have 6 and 7, day 6 and 7 left. Which means I'm probably going to invest in Warren and Harpy Loft next instead of going directly for the capital because I need more units. Okay. Lots of Harpies. Let's see. How badly am I going to suck after taking such a long break? Tactics phase. 6 and 7. 1, actually. Yeah. 6 and 7. 13 and 13. Speed, 5 and 6 speed. That means that they are gonna act first unless I slow them, which I'm thinking I will. I don't really want to move them this round. So, thinking either I can slow them now. No, it's only one round. It's only one round. If I slow them now, and then they go, it would not take them, well, yeah. But then at the end of the turn they would. So, let's try to wait for now. Okay. I am definitely gonna move them forward, I think. 5. A good slow should take them to about, I don't know, 4 or 3 speed, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. Let's calculate for 4. I'll move you here. Okay, and that's the last one, so I wanna... see, that's the problem with 1 power. Does the slow expire at the end of the round? The answer is most likely yes. So that was not exactly the best thing to do for me. Because they will be acting first unless I get a turn with my own harpies. Which apparently... well, actually, maybe I do. Next round begins. The harpy pauses and waits for a better time to act. I don't know which one of those are mine or theirs. So we can still wait. We can still wait. They are in range to attack at might be shoulders, which I don't really like. Or we can throw a magic arrow and just go all out, but how much damage? 20. Yeah, that's not a very good. So, I'm gonna defend, and let's see which one of us goes first. They go first, okay. But I don't really care that much for the troglodytes, to be perfectly fucking honest. We're gonna do a slow on the second one. Or maybe we can do a haste. That's kind of better, right? No. We do a... oh, we can do... oh, God. Yeah. I already forgot that I don't have mass haste right off, mass slow and mass haste right off the bat. So can do a slow on this one. Let's see how much they slowed. 6 and 5. That's not good. That is not good. Okay. Yeah, that's not good at all. I'm gonna lose a lot of troglodytes, but I don't really fancy troglodytes units that much. Yeah. Kind of annoying. Took more losses than I should have. Okay, there we go. The best of starts. Yes, I do. Extra free troglodytes. A pack of magi. Now, I really want this gold mine, but the pack of magi is looking kind of intimidating to me, honestly. And again, I always forget what the pack names and whatnot mean. We're gonna look it up on the wiki real fast. HOMM3 wiki. Creature stack. Any creatures. So they technically don't wander. So it's 10 to 19 magi, which is way more than I can engage right now. That's for sure. Yes, it's kind of a problem. Yeah. They're, what, level 4 creatures? Only have up to level 3 right now. None of them are upgraded. I mean, I could take really big losses on the troglodytes in order to secure this victory, maybe. But, yeah, I don't think it's really that worth it right now. Lots of wolf riders. I should really learn these by heart or something, I don't know. Lots is 20 to 49. Holy shit! Actually, you know what? Just leave the cheat sheet a little bit. Look at it. Then I'll be able to not. No? Okay. Use several pack lots, hold strong swarm. Now I know all the things. Not really. Okay, we have this mine right here. And I'm gonna build the warren. Get 14 now, 15 per turn. Plus the free ones from here. 6, 7. I'm thinking just wait here with Mutare. Grab the troglodytes on the first turn, grab the harpies, grab the units, and then head west, see what I can find there. Or go through the subterranean gate, in which case I should maybe do this, this, and this. 40 to 49. These, lots of wolf riders. Sinkhole. Ranged units, ranged heavy. I don't really fancy my odds against that. And there's no telling how many of them there are either. Unless I get visions, which I don't really have. Yeah, quite. I suppose I should also try to get my mana back, so I'll try to make my way back to town. Good call. Board and pack. Board is about what I have right now. Can do the Harpy Loft as well. Go. It does look like it's perfectly boxed in. And this is a monolith one-way entrance, so if I capture this town, it is going to be guaranteed mine. No need to defend it against the other ones. Except if someone gets Dimension Door and there's something on the edge. But I doubt it. Okay, I could also decide to throw Deemer through this gate and see where the fuck it leads. Which I probably should. There we go. Ends the turn. Okay. Week of the Aardvark. Lols. Okay. Chapel of Still the Voices, eh? Gonna need more units. Gonna need more units. 49, eh? I suppose if I get the reinforcements, I could be able to take that now. There's no telling about the units in the castle itself. How many could they be? I could throw Deemer into the castle once I free it, at a cost of 2,500 worth of scouting. They've recruited harpies in the meantime. Seems like the castle does recruit its own units. And which is... I'm thinking capital though, so we need citadel, then we'll do castle, then we'll do capital. I have to tough through it with the units I currently have for now. Pack of mage, 19. I'm really feeling like I should, but attack into that now. So let's see though, I do kind of need another hero. I have Jedite with his resurrection. I will get Jedite. Though it's probably not the wisest investment at this point. And I will just give her the units. Done that sooner, so I don't have to waste the move points. Go, and then I'll have him do the recruitment. First the free recruitment, then the pay recruitment. War Diary. My scouts say that there are at least 3 castles in the upper caverns. The nearest is called Sinkhole. They don't know the names of the others, or even exactly where they are located. The Master of Scouts says there is some sort of random teleport system which connects a series of upper level caverns. Okay. Random, you say? That might be it. There might be several exits. Well, okay. Interesting. No, if I recruited everyone, I do actually feel like I might even stand a chance. Very skeptical about it, so I'm not gonna do it. Castle. Need to secure more funds in order to complete Project Capital. Interesting, another castle there. Ah, it's just a tiny little fort. Last hold. Lots of beholders. Ugh, I really don't want to engage into that. They're ranged. Sulfur. Lots of griffins. I don't want to engage into that either because griffins are pretty tough. Should make my way back just in case another one of the heroes comes to take my shit. Would be bad. Very bad indeed. Pendant of Holiness. I can take that. Yep. Go. And I would like to build a capital, which I will be able to build eventually. 21-25 per turn. So at the end of the week, I suppose. There is no time limit to this. Okay, so that's good. War Diary. Today I receive a note from a sage near Sinkhole Castle asking for a visit. He apparently needs help with a personal matter, and he is willing to pay for my help with something that will be useful to me in the near future. I decided to visit or send an embassy when time allows. Sages have been cryptic, but useful in the past. Okay. Okay, that's, I think, about as much as I'm willing to scout. Oh, there we go. Harpy's Rock. That's where Green makes his home. I could actually attack Green right now here. Could maybe even stand a good chance. But I'm not really about chances, especially since I need to preserve my units for other engagements with the other lords. There's 3 of them. One with 2-way. Interesting. Okay, we have all of this scouted out. Let's see what the monolith 2-way gets for us. See, that's why you need scouting heroes. I can just completely throw away Deemer, but I'm getting extremely valuable scouting information out of him. Extremely valuable scouting information. And I'll wait on this one. Okay. Yeah, see? That's kind of a problem now. I'm gonna have to either engage him. We're also gonna have to hope that he doesn't go towards my castle. Which he probably will. Let's be honest with ourselves, he probably will. Wow. That's a lot of shit. So... Okay. Green. Green has a lot of castles right now. Let's try to exhaust the teleportation network. Let's see if we get all the possible destinations. Okay, I'm thinking this is the safest exit right now. We'll get some intel on whatever the fuck is over here. I can bring back Jedite and his units and try to recruit if indeed there is potential for attack. And I do have the castle built, so Jedite with some units should be able to hold it if he has to. Against Gunnar, oh my god. Wait, and turn. That's blue. Yeah, we all knew that was gonna happen. Jedite should be able to hold it with the castle. I wish I could afford to stop here this turn, that way I could get a little bit of an extra start too. Right, so we're gonna have to delay Gonna have to delay capital a little bit. For the sake of not losing all our shit. Step 1, capital. Step 2, lose it the next turn. Whoops! Okay. I'm gonna split those because I don't want to get magic arrowed to the face or some bullshit. Could also recruit a ballista, but those are expensive. I think that 2,500. Eesh, I don't want to get one of those now. Mana Vortex would help in this situation. Jedite has... can even resurrect a unit stack, but it's not going to be permanent, so meh. Right. And see, that's the problem with blue right now. Let's go through the gate. Just, I don't know, hang out here maybe for a little while. If he goes away, then I'll go and scout some more there, or maybe I can go and scout one of these green castles. Hello then. Water. Did they take the armies out of them? Or do I just need to be close to them? What's going on? Okay, we do have the castle though, so the castle should be able to repel Gunnar. That's kind of a weird move. Maybe he's going for the scholar. Today a group of scouts reported that 4 of Ordwald's towns have revolted and are now neutral. Apparently, there were so few garrison troops, the occupants of the towns chased out the remaining troops. Ordwald is known for a heavy hand with his subjects. Still, now I wonder, where are the troops that were guarding those towns? Yuck. Okay, it's gonna take us a while longer to get the capital. But I'm thinking next turn I will chance the Magi for that gold mine. Which might be my famous last words. Lots. Was it? How much is it? Pack. Okay. Maybe I can. And we have blue over here. We have green over here. Maybe try one of the green ones. There's a sawmill over here. I could just go and nab it real fast. Or I can wait until the next turn and then grab whatever's at the garden as well. That might be extra gold. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll wait and then I'll grab whatever's here too. Then I'll nab whatever the fuck. Okay. I would build something, but I need to save up for 2 more turns to get the capital. And then I can build whatever I want. Yeah. Okay, they didn't go through the gate. This guy is an asshole. He's just gonna capture my mines and shit. Need to kill him. So I shall. I don't know if I can go through the gate and then come back as well. I think I can, yeah. So I'm gonna grab this. Yoink. Okay. 9,300. Got some gold from one of those. Okay. The question is, can I afford to stop here and then attack him? The answer is no. So this is basically the only time he's gonna be in range. Doesn't have any ranged units. So we're gonna have to do this right now. Actually, we're not going to have to do this right now because we can get the extra units. What's his face? Oop. 9,310. So I can afford to spend 1,310 on things, which will most likely be ranged units. There we go. And anything else? No, even the troglodytes are 50 apiece. Wow. Okay. That's gonna be that. So let's see. Can I actually destroy this guy? Gunnar. I should. But he's probably gonna bolt me to the face before he leaves. Okay, if I wait, he's gonna bolt me, and then he's probably gonna leave. But that's even better losses than, you know. But almost dead. I could do a haste. That would be a good option here. How far can you move? Ah, you're actually defending the harpies. Interesting. Or I could, yeah, I can't slow the harpies. I don't have. I need at least 2 power for the slow to stick between turns. Haste, magic arrow, curse. I mean, magic arrow is 20 damage. It's not gonna do much against those. Yeah. Haste is probably the best option. I could haste. Which ones of the. My harpies went first. My harpies went first last turn. So I could do a defense. I could haste one of my stacks to outspeed the harpies. And interesting. That's kind of silly. They just wanted to tie up the yeah, that is interesting. But this. I would attack them. 485 damage. That is actually enough to kill them all. I would have liked to attack with the beholders first though, so kind of my bad. So how much damage do the harpies do? 139. I'm still thinking attack with the beholders first. And the harpies. Strike and return. 50 times 4 is about 200. 5 times... In between the two of them, they should be able to kill this stack too. And this guy could kill the stack, but I would need to not get unlucky with the rolls, which is not something you really want to count on. Sure. They're kind of throwaway anyway, so... Advanced tactics, blah. Would have liked a new skill, but... This is what you get. Oh, that is... I'll leave you in town here. You can recruit if I do get the gold. I'm thinking bring Mutare over here, get ready to strike at the Magi, build the capital, wait 1 turn, get whatever units I have in town that I can afford, bring them to Mutare, strike at the Magi, get the gold pit, then get the harpies as well, and go through to get the next castle. That's gonna be the plan. Go. Thankfully didn't randomly get thrown in with my own scouting hero, but he's now next to the labyrinth one. Ugh, almost every... Yeah, this guy is actually hunting for me. He is. He was actually hunting for me, so that's a little bit of AI cheating going on there. someone followed. Interesting. Let's see. I wish the alerts would come up on the second monitor. Manus12 followed. Well, thanks very much, Manus. Thank you very much for the follow. Stannis the Manus. How do you feel about Stannis Baratheon in Game of Thrones? Let's see. Yep, time for the capital. 4K gold. Need to practice my evil laugh a bit. Okay. How far can you go exactly? Because that's... Go about yay far. Okay. Grab the 3 units. Then I'll go... almost out of range there. End the turn. Let's see. Manus12 says, I hope he's dead, he deserves it. Oh, ouch. Well, I don't know, Stannis is kind of a... I get the feeling like he's a decent guy, he's just really fucking stubborn about what he wants. You know? He would just... But he does have that Red Priestess with him, which is always telling him what to do, so... I have a feeling that if he would have just been on his own, he would have done better. But... he's gonna head towards his... whatever he's gonna head towards. Yeah. Try not to spoil the last season, because some people may not have watched it. By the way, have you watched the last season of Game of Thrones, Manus? Let's see, need to recruit units, that's what I said I was gonna do. Wow, that's pretty expensive. Okay. Get extra units. Not that many, but I suppose that should be enough to kill this pack of lots of magi. Let's see. 11 and 11. Manus says, he was actually one of my favorite characters until he burned who he did. Yeah, that was kind of a strange scene. That was kind of a strange scene. He should have burned someone else, that's for sure. But, you know, the funny thing about Game of Thrones and the Fire God is... the Fire God seems to be doing some weird shit through his priestess, but the Fire God is real. For Game of Thrones, at least. The Fire God is real, because his priests can do genuine fucking miracles. Either that, or they're just sorcerers, and the Fire God isn't real, but they're very good sorcerers. Of course I watched. I was trying to compare it with the book. Yeah. I hear it departs from the book. I haven't read the books. I hear it kind of departs from the books, or is foreshadowing the next book. Some of my friends are actually very dissatisfied with the latest season of Game of Thrones. for those reasons. Okay, let's see. Can I? No, if I had upgraded harpies, I could do strike and return. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's pretty much the exact speed I would need to do strike and return on the Magi. Could do it with haste. I could do it with haste. In fact, let's move you a little bit central-ish like that. Okay. And we'll do some haste stuff. 5 and 6, start combat. I'm gonna do haste on you. I'm gonna try to take out the biggest stack of Magi here. Not very confident about it, but you know, better than nothing. And 72, 117. I mean, 117 is not enough to kill all of these guys. Well, it might be actually, just barely. So let's try and finish off this stack. Yeah. It was also better to try and attack this stack because they already had life out of them, so I had more chances of killing the top creature. Right. I could offer the troglodytes as sacrifice. But that means that I could take 90 damage to the face, which would kill a shit ton of them, which is not good. Menace says, I don't actually know what to think about the last season. So many good characters. Question mark, question mark, question mark. That are still in the books. Question mark, question mark, question mark. You can probably guess what I censored out. I should do better censoring of Game of Thrones content. Yeah, the last season was interesting to me. Some people said that the first few episodes were bleh, but yeah, 94 damage, 18 troglodytes perish. Well, time to charge. And of course, because I only have one power, haste already expired. I could haste the troglodytes now and just murder kill these guys. Of course, if I had the mana, but I don't. Fuck my life. So, I guess I'll just offer the harpies up for kind of bait. Yeah. Oh, nice! The troglodytes go at the same time as these guys. Well, you're dead. Nice. Okay. Now we have a gold mine. 20 troglodytes and 3 harpies. I think that's kind of worth it for 1000 gold per turn. Yes. I'm really curious about next season. Because it looks like we're gonna get to see more of Tyrion. And honestly, the cerebral, manipulative characters in the series are the most interesting ones to me. Tyrion, Littlefinger, and God, I forget his name. Bald guy's name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but you know what I mean. And I don't mean myself. Right. I could... No, this is not a new turn. What is it? Oh yeah, it is. I should recruit Dace for extra units and whatnot. The foreshadowing for the next season is pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. There were no... I mean, maybe there were. It wasn't a bad season. It's really funny to to see them try to balance characters against returning the show to being the Tyrion Lannister show or the Peter Dinklage show. It was really good when it was the Peter Dinklage show, though. So I wouldn't mind it if they did that. But yeah. Okay, that's probably about as much Game of Thrones as we can get in without talking spoilers. So. Since I'm recording this, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. Like, I could piss off a lot of people. Well, not that many. I mean, I get what, about 6 per video. I could piss off 6 people very much by spoiling Game of Thrones. Okay. Let's see. I will recruit Dace. I will give him some units. I wonder if I can afford... No, I can't actually recruit from it. I could upgrade the Harpy Loft. Upgrading the Harpy Loft would probably be worth coming back to town for. Honestly. I have 60-something Harpies. That would be worth it. Okay. That would really be worth it, actually. I do an upgraded Harpy Loft here. It's just 1,000. If I invest in upgrading the Harpies and then go to take the new town. Because the upgraded Harpies are super good. 9 speed, strike and return, no enemy retaliation. Yeah. Super good. I'm gonna send Dace to scout. Send you here. Actually, I could have taken the units from Mutare. I should also have her rest in town for extra. Yep, that's true. Go. Can't upgrade them all yet. Half? Yes, sirree. Precisely half. These are kick-ass units. Manus says, yeah, spoilers, I'm trying to write something but I can't because of him. Oh. Do you want to write some sort of a review for the season? Imagine writing a review for a Game of Thrones season. Yeah, it was really rough when they did this thing that I can't tell you about, but you know, maybe if they did this other thing that, and oh god, now you know they didn't do it. Shit. I think I'm gonna do Mana Vortex as well. It's cheap. It's gonna give me 20 mana points to work with, which is gonna be a lot better than just 10. Either that or Battle Scholar Academy, but I'm thinking Mana Vortex. And then I'll send Mutare through the game. Yeah, let's see. Upgrade. Good. Could also upgrade the Pillar of Eyes, but that's kind of a marginal upgrade compared to Harpies to Harpy Hacks. Oh, I should also split the parts for the YouTubes. See you in the next part.